Hi, good job.
My name is Amani from Amani's Honest Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a book review on Yolk by Choi. There's also a giveaway that's happening with Simon Teen and I, as well as Rockstar Blog Tour, and that'll be linked in the description box below, so please check that out if you get a chance to, and if you enjoy this book, for a chance to win the book Yolk. Let's get into it. The trigger warnings are eating disorder, racism, cheating, cancer, female fertility, and parental abandonment. Okay, so I kind of said this already on Goodreads, but when I initially got this arc of Yolk from Rockstar Blog Tour, I thought it was good. I thought it was kind of going to be a relatively happy book, and the book basically focuses on sisters June and Jane, who are inseparable when they were younger, but now they want nothing to do with each other until June is diagnosed with cancer and Jane has to step up and take care of her. And it's a funny and emotional story about two estranged sisters switching places and committing insurance fraud to save one of their lives. Essentially, Jane Bake, and I probably butchered that, so I'll leave the synopsis also linked on my blog. But basically, Jane is barely getting by, and she's shuffling through fashion school and saddled with a deadbeat boyfriend, clout-chasing friends, and a wretched eating disorder that she's not fully ready to confront. But that's New York City, and at least that's what she tells herself. And she's not in Texas anymore, and she's finally living in a city that feels like home to her. On the other hand, her sister June is dazzling rich with high-flying finance jobs and a massive apartment. Unlike Jane, June has never struggled a day in her life until she's diagnosed with cancer. Only these estranged sisters who have nothing in common with each other have to live together, and because sisterly obligations are kind of important when one of you is dying. So, this book is 400 pages, and it can be found on Goodreads, Amazon, Kindle, Audible, Barnes & Noble, and other places. The cover is honestly stunning. I really loved the cover, and I loved how, catchy it was. It's very bright and cheerful, which is not at all what the book was. I would have to say that I'm going to start off with everything that I loved in this book, and I loved seeing how June and Jane started off being practically inseparable, but then everything changed when, as they got older and just things started happening. They both got busy with their lives, so they were no longer in constant touch, which is understandable. And then, on the other hand, her sister June seems to be on top of things, and June is living in this lavish apartment while Jane is struggling with every aspect of her life. And unlike Jane, she's financially independent. She's never struggled with anything, and honestly, this book will make you sob, so I suggest keeping tissues by your bedside table because it is a very heartbreaking but really good book, and I highly recommend this book to everyone. So, I also loved how Choi wrote the sibling relationship and how everything changes. I also really hated Jane's boyfriend and her friends because it made me feel really sympathetic towards her. I really loved this, and to be honest, this was my first Choi book. I have not read her others, but I definitely want to after reading this one. Overall, my rating was a 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm always honest even when I get a book to review as an arc. Definitely been times when I did not like a book and it was rated 1 or 2 stars and it was an arc, but this is one that I definitely think should be on your bookshelves and is definitely worth the read. Yeah, so if you like those types of videos, definitely let me know, and I know this is my first giveaway, so I will be linking the link in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright, until next time, bye.